Hey everyone, I'm going to be going over the instructions for the Regions of Africa Part 1 group work assignment. So the first thing you need to know is that this is a group assignment. You need to work with your assigned group to complete this task. Now, the very first thing you need to do here is open the Google Sheet that looks like this, because you don't know your group yet, and each group is assigned to a different region of Africa. So if I am in period 1, I would go to the period 1 tab. You notice there's a tab for each class. You need to find out who your group is and what region of Africa you've been assigned. Now, once you know who you're working with and what region you have, you need to start reading about that region of Africa, because what your group needs to do is create a Google drawing. You could think of it almost like a poster, but it's virtual, explaining what that region of Africa is like geographically. So here's an example of what your group could make. Notice it's a Google drawing again. You need to tell me about the geographic features in this region, the climate of this region, and the natural resources of this region. It's also a great idea to have a map and point out where this region is on the African continent and tell me what countries are in this region. Now, again, you are creating something like this as a group, so it's a great idea to split up the work. Maybe one person's responsible for finding out about natural resources, another person's doing climate, and another person is doing geographic features. Split up the work and work together. Now, you might be wondering, where do I get information about these parts of Africa? If you go back to the assignment, there is a folder called Textbook Chapters that looks like this. You need to go to the folder for your region. So if you were assigned North Africa, you would open the North Africa folder, and in there you're going to have a textbook reading with all the information you need. There's also an audio recording of the textbook file if you would prefer to listen to the information be read to you. Now, going back to the assignment, the last thing here is a note catcher. This is where you're going to record notes on your region as you go. So as you're reading your textbook chapter from that folder, it's a great idea to fill out this note catcher that should come up in my screen in just a moment. My computer's being a little slow. Again, the note catcher will have a space for you to record the natural resources, the climate, and the geographic features of your region of Africa. So 3 things you're being graded on for this assignment. Group participation. I'm going to be going into the Google Doc history and giving people credit based on how much they did in their group's Google drawing. You also are getting scored on the note catcher that is still loading for me, but that's just where you're taking notes about your region of Africa. And the last thing you're getting scored on is the actual Google drawing that your group creates. So again, we haven't really done a lot of group work like this year. It's really important that you're a good group member and contribute to the group work and don't just rely on other people for things to get done, because you will be graded individually on how much you participate in this. So this is due by the end of the day, Wednesday, February 3rd. We will work on this in class time in groups. I'll put you into breakout rooms with your people, but you might need time out of class to work on this as well. If you have questions on this assignment, please let me know. Good luck.